I began to love it when I moved there, I want to say 8 years ago now, when I bought my house down the street. That's when, it was my backyard, so you want to learn your backyard. And I took interest into it, and it's a special place. It's different than anything else. You got the bikes, everyone's bike's different. It's like a car show with bikes, and then you got fishermen, and then you got fish, and the stories up on the service road are just as good as, on the bank fishing, and it's one of those places that's the now, I mean, it's what Montauk was years ago. It's what Cuddy and Block and Martha's Vineyard were years ago. It's a very strong fishery that's actually starting to deplete itself, just like everywhere else. So it's bittersweet for me. I think I would look at the tides. The tides is probably the easiest thing. The moon tides there, and what they call breaking tides, where you coincide slack with sunrise, are always gonna, throughout the season, are always gonna have somewhat of a type of topwater bite. It's visual, it's easier to fish. It's almost guaranteed if you're in the right spot to hook up, and your chances of catching a 40, 50, 60, even a 60 from shore on topwater, it's not far-fetched. And that's where I would look at. I would look at those moon tides, because you can look at them, 2 years, a year down the line through a calendar and see those dates. Where it gets tricky is when those tides aren't there, but the fish are, and you got to find them. How they set up in rips and the jigging and whatever it would be to get them to eat. That's when it gets tough. That's where separates the men from the boys.